Amen. What it is, this is Deem, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. Y'all already know the Cash App. Show your boys some love. Everybody who been showing love in that Cash App, I just want to say to y'all, thank you. It's much appreciated. Y'all see that heart with the dollar sign? Well, that's the super chat. You can press that at any time your heart desire. Please say it with me, y'all. I don't care if you leave $1, $10, $1,000. It is much, much, much appreciated. Hold on, y'all. I just wanted to show y'all again this championship mug. You understand what I'm saying? You know, champions. You know, Bird Gang. You see the Kelsey got a Hall of Famer on me, Kelsey jersey. Y'all know what it is, man. Jonathan and Joseph Jackson. How about them Chiefs, huh? Oh, yeah, y'all. But I want to get to something that's really been bothering me. And it's a problem I have with boxing fans. It's a problem that I have with boxing content creators. Y'all get mad and call people tearing fighters down when all we do is speak the truth on them. And because you knob gobble them, because you support them, because you want to have a relationship with them, because these content creators want to interview them, they will be biased. You won't find one content creator that's going to say he's not biased, but they do be biased because you can tell in what they choose to cover and not cover, what angles they take. Do they choose to defend? Like, if you're a content creator still defending Shakur Stevenson today, I don't know what's wrong with you. Yeah, you could say, no, it was like he realized Eddie Hearn is a bad deal and all of that and got away. Yeah, that part is good. But Shakur calls all this on himself. And you got content creators out here trying to act like it's everybody else doing Shakur wrong. Shakur's the one that tried to use Turki against Gervontadavis. Shakur was the one talking about how great of a promoter that Eddie Hearn was and not listening to people like me that was telling him he was trash. But the basis of this video, y'all, is Shakur Stevenson got pride when it comes to Gervontadavis, but he don't got pride with William Zepeda. Shakur Stevenson ain't got no problem with this fight not being cross-promotional. Shakur Stevenson ain't got no problem with Golden Boy being the head of this fight, being the head promoter of that fight. He has no problem with it. Shakur Stevenson got no problem being the co-main to Edgar Berlanga. But when it came to Gervontadavis, he wanted all of this money. Tank God realized he the man too. He got all of this pride. They know if when they ready to fight, we'll fight and all this, that, and the third. But when it comes to Zepeda, oh, he'll chase him. He'll go on Twitter, you're ducking me, let everybody know all of the public information. Apologize to Turkey. Last time I checked, Al Heyman ain't never snaked Shakur Stevenson out of nothing. Out of no money. Al Heyman ain't never talked bad about him. But for some reason, Shakur got such a problem trying to see what's up with the PBC. And right now, when they got the fighters for you, which makes it even crazier, they can help you get the fights that you want. Better than Lou DiBella and goddamn. That's why, and I gotta address this. People talk about, well, Lou DiBella helped get the fight done. The fight was going to happen regardless. It was mandated. Shakur Stevenson didn't have no choice. William Zepeda did. Shakur Stevenson didn't have no choice in this fight if it was going to happen or not. That is the WBC call. It is not up to Shakur Stevenson unless he's going to drop his belt. So all this Lou DiBella going to help him, and no, he's not. No, he's not. What Sharp say? No, he's not. The WBC was going to get that fight whether one of the fighters either would have to clearly duck or drop their belt. It was no choice. That's why it was about to go to purse bid. It wasn't a choice. It was this or else. Like, people try to act like this was good business. No, it wasn't. If it was good business, this fight would have its own card. If it was good business, this fight would have happened already. If this was good business, Shakur and Gervonta Davis would have been unifying, and then Williams Zepeda would be fighting the winner if it was good business. So I just want to know from Shakur Stevenson fans, am I tripping now? He ain't got no pride when it comes to Zepeda. Oh, yeah, y'all. The other factor, Shakur's the champion. Zepeda's not. Shakur's the champion. Zepeda's not. Zepeda is the challenger, but his team is the head promotion. Zepeda's the challenger, but everything is in his favor. So, I say all that to be said. I don't want to hear nothing about what Gervonta Davis got to do to fight Shakur. Because obviously Williams Zepeda ain't got to do that, and he's not half the star Gervonta Davis is. Obviously, he don't have that much pride. He apologized to Turkey, and he don't care about being the co-main, obviously. Obviously, he don't care about somebody else's team being the head promoter because Zepeda is the challenger and his team is the head promoter. So obviously. So if Gervonta Davis comes to Shakur Stevenson with whatever deal, it doesn't matter because whatever deal it is, I'm pretty sure it's going to be more money than he would ever have made in any fight ever. Actually, I can guarantee you, Shakur Stevenson versus Gervonta Davis will be more than Shakur Stevenson's last 10 fights combined. I can guarantee you that. Shakur just started getting 7 figures maybe the last 2 to 3 years. And that's putting a stretch on it. So all of this pride, Tank got to understand I'm the man too. That's what Shakur said. Zepeda didn't. Turkey don't think you the man. So Tank got to understand that you the man, but Turkey Aliki Ashiki don't got to understand that you the man. Al Heyman ain't never said a bad word about you. Lou DiBella has. I thought Shakur Stevenson wanted a long-term deal. He's with Lou DiBella for 1 fight. And then people saying that, oh, all this stuff with Eddie is cat, and he's still with Eddie. Well, wake me up when Shakur Stevenson comes out and says it's cat. Has Shakur said anything about it? Has Shakur said that he's still with Eddie and that all of these reports is kept? No. So until Shakur Stevenson says it, I can care less what Eddie Hearn says. Eddie Hearn lies. Like Shakur said that Eddie Hearn was lying when Eddie Hearn said that that Shakur team told him to not try to fight Gervonta Davis. But who knows? You can't believe Shakur neither because Shakur said that Eddie Hearn is the best promoter in boxing, and then he left him 2 weeks later. Dan Rafael ain't just pull this out his butt. I don't care what Eddie Hearn says. Dan Rafael ain't just get on Twitter and report this out of nothing, especially stuff like this. This is not even about a fight or a purse or somebody ducking who. This is a person splitting from a team. That means Dan Rafael already had it confirmed before he even put it out. And it makes sense because Lou DiBella was doing business with Williams Zepeda and Golden Boy. So it just lines up. But my thing is, I don't want to hear about Shakur Stevenson's worst, Shakur Stevenson's pride. Tank got to do this. Tank got to do that. Tank ain't got to do a damn thing like I told y'all. Williams Zepeda didn't. Lomachenko don't, but Tank do. There's only one other belt holder. There's only 2 other belt holders at the division. None of them have to do all of this extra stuff to fight Shakur Stevenson. Matter of fact, Shakur Stevenson was begging to fight those other people. He's not going to fight Keyshawn Davis. So the WBO's out. There's only one other person to fight, man. And Shakur Stevenson begging and telling Lomachenko that Lomachenko got to understand he the man too. One thing I know, y'all, Lomachenko will never be the co-man. Vasil Lomachenko will never be the co-man. So y'all said that he got all of this pride when it comes to Gervonta Davis, a black man, but when it comes to everybody else, he'll take less, he'll apologize, He'll be the co-main. He'll let the challenger of his belt team be the head promotion. But got a problem with PBC and them being the head promotion, and he want upwards of $6, $7, $8 million to fight Gervonta Davis. Gervonta gotta know he's the man too. Why would Gervonta Davis think you the man when you co-main twice? Give me a reason why Gervonta Davis will fight you over Vasyl Lomachenko. Please give me one good reason why Gervonta Davis should fight Shakur Stevenson over Vasyl Lomachenko. He gets notified as a unification regardless. Why would he fight you over Keyshawn Davis? The part I'm trying to get y'all to understand is Shakur used to be above those other two guys. Whether I still think he's better than them or not is not what I'm talking about. It's about public perception. Shakur's stock has dropped in public perception. Shakur is on the same level that Keyshawn and Lomachenko are right now. More people are talking more highly of Keyshawn Davis than they are Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson's stock has dropped ever since he left Top Rank. It's been a bad year and a half. It ain't been no good publicity. This is the best thing that's happened to Shakur Stevenson in a year and some change. And guess what, y'all? He's still the co-main. But he got so much pride. And Tank got to know that he the man, and he ain't just taking whatever, but he just took whatever when it came to Turkey and let Golden Boy be the head promoter and let them decide the ring size and the gloves and the whole nine, the judges, everything. And I dare y'all say, well, he getting paid. I dare you tell me, look me dead in my face and tell me he not going to get. So what he getting paid right now, he going to get paid more to fight Zepeda than he is to fight Gervonta Davis? Oh, I forget Shakur Stevenson fans. PBC called him and asked Shakur how he was doing and hung the phone up. Yeah, don't believe it. Y'all already know what this is. Ding, by any means. And I holla at y'all.